good, everyone? It's your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again with another one. Man. Okay, so, I guess this is the biz right here. So we got Austin Holloman, basically being ran up out of Brazil, man, wow. Man, this is crazy now. This is crazy.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
But it's also about the optics, okay? The optics of the situation at hand here. Now, as the gentlemen are deciding to get their passports and, go and seek love and wives and things like that in other parts of the world, there's also, since this has been announced, okay, that men are going to go places and things like that in order to, find something new and different. You know what I'm saying? It's of course it's been a little controversy. Okay, let's just go here. Let's see what Brother Austin's talking about. Then I'm gonna go to the actual news report, and we gonna bounce this off, and I'm gonna give you these quarters, nickels, and those damn dimes at all times.
To come to Brazil. Since my name has been slandered around and misinformed to the majority of the people, well, it seems like the majority of Brazil, but a lot of people in Brazil, it's not safe even if I wanted to come back. If I wanted to come back to stay in Brazil, it wouldn't be safe because my name has been slandered and everybody's been geared to hate me, to think that I'm some sort of sex tourist that's telling men that, oh, Brazilian women. And I'm not saying this because I know some of y'all still gonna watch this English version first and misinterpret it. I am not saying Brazilian women are easy for everybody. What I meant by when I said that Brazilian women are easy, and I shouldn't use the word easy. I know that now. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying is, for a man that's well-mannered, well-dressed, that has put in the effort to raise himself, he will have an easier time in Brazil as opposed to where I was from. That wasn't always the case. But to get into the video, I want to apologize for releasing these videos and showing ignorance to the culture that you guys, certain aspects of Brazilian culture. I know that I shouldn't expect y'all to forgive me, but I'm asking if you forgive me because I am a gringo or an American in Brazil. I've only stayed there 3 months. I've been there a total of 4 months in the past year. And I am still learning Brazilian culture. The things that I didn't know that they were wrong. I know now. I very well know now. And I wanted to...
Okay, here we go. I'm about to say it. Now, Brother Austin Holloman, you know what I'm saying? Here's the deal, okay? Here's the deal. It goes back to what I just said. It's about the damn optics, okay? It's about the optics that you're giving. Not to say that you're over there, engaging in any type of illegal activity or anything like that. It doesn't seem like you carrying yourself that way. And, please, don't do it. Don't just, seriously, leave that alone. You know what I'm saying? Which I'm pretty sure you are. But the optics of the situation is that you're down there, you know what I'm saying, talking to these women, and the words that you're using, the way that you're phrasing the words within your sentence, okay? You know what I'm saying? You're asking them in certain type of ways, well, would you do certain things or this and that and whoop-de-whoop? The conversation doesn't need to be had that way. That's not how it goes down.
What the French toast is there to think about?
Okay? That's not how it goes down. What you need to do is relax on that type of on those type of talking points. Ask questions that are more sustainable for the understanding that you're actually trying to reach, but you're just asking the wrong damn questions. I'm just being honest with you. You're asking the wrong damn questions, and you're also asking them in the wrong way. You know, especially when you go into a culture that is not yours. You know, hell, you know, even it's just no. Now, you know, I understand what you're meaning or what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? And hey, it's all good. It's all good. I understand what you're trying to do. But just ask your questions in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? Instead of asking about, you know, kissing or going home or this and that like that, you know, ask more of ask more of you know, what entertains you with a man? What do you like about American men, or what turns you on about American men, or this or that, or, you know, just certain little things. It's just ways that you could ask questions to also get answers that you may want, but at the same time, though, the question is phrased in a different way. I told you, it's all about the optics. Let's keep going.
Apologize for, you know, I guess moving too comfortably without actually knowing. You know, I should have had a Brazilian man or a Brazilian woman tell me, you know, I should have reviewed reviewed with someone from the culture to see if
Yes, very much so.
I know now. My intent was never to promote sex trafficking, sex tourism, or exploitation of women.
And see, that goes back to the optics. The optics of the situation is the way that the type of questions that you're asking is making it seem like you're trying to do such things. Okay? It's making it seem that way. That's the optics of it, you know. Let's just be real about this. You know, and I'm not saying that this young man is even down there for that. I'm pretty sure he's probably not, but it's the optics of the situation that, you know what I'm saying, making it appear to be in such way with those type of undertones.
Original intent, and still my intent, was for men, like I said, that have worked on themselves, that cannot find what they want in their home country, in this case, the United States. My message was that, hey, women in Brazil still appreciate and will still, you know, value the work that you've done in yourself, and you'll find a fulfilling relationship in this country. It wasn't about, oh, come through here and run through women. And I think the misconception was when I had the video where the woman said that she would kiss me right away, and I was like, oh, come get your passport. I'm not saying, oh, come through here and just run through women. In my country, women do not behave the same way. And it's not that women in Brazil behave a bad way. If they behaved badly, I wouldn't have came there. I really love the way how Brazilian women act, and the fact that Brazilian women don't withhold affection for men and they're not afraid to make themselves vulnerable, I think is very valuable to American men, and a lot of American men that are looking for serious relationships.
Hey, that's valuable to every man all over the planet. And here's the deal. You know what I'm saying? All men all over the planet want women that have not been hurt or, you know, misused and abused and things like that to such a degree to where they are actually have a stain from men in their hearts, you know, to where they won't be vulnerable, to where they won't show emotion, to where they won't have, you know, act right or carry themselves like ladies of old, with upstanding, you know what I'm saying, measures, with upstanding grace, with upstanding, you know, precedence about themselves, that, you know, at the end of the day, you know, that men, especially in America, always respected. Always respected.
What the French toast is there to think about?
You know, we know how it is over here. The rest of the world also know how it is over here. You know, people know. So, you know, yes, it's a lot of shit that's getting, a lot of information that's getting misconstrued or, you know, things like that, you know, but yeah, though, Brother Austin, it's the way that you're saying things with the type of words that you're choosing to use within your sentences that are, giving certain undertones that does not need to be had for this particular type of movement with this particular type of way of going.
What the French toast is there to think about?
And that's just the truth on it.
Relationships. That I think that's beneficial. I don't think that a man gets any benefits out of a woman not even wanting to kiss him, but she claims that she likes him, and that's very common in my country, and that's not common in Brazil. And that was my whole point of me promoting that. But I would never promote any of those things because I love Brazil. I didn't want to have to say goodbye to Brazil, but I that was not my intent. I would not talk poorly about the women in another country that I'm staying in. That's not very intelligent of me to do that. That's why I think there was a misconception.
But yeah,
homeowners, if you are tired of paying too much money for electricity and have a history.
My bad on that. Here we go. But yeah, though, this is the deal. You know what I'm saying? At that point, and yeah, of course, it's all over these YouTube streets. You know what I'm saying? We seeing it firsthand. Yeah. What I suggest right now for the young brother, Austin, is that at this moment, you need to, pretty much watch the way you say things and the type of look that you're giving while you're filming and things like that. It's what you say and the type of look that you're giving while you're filming as well. The optics. I keep going back to the optics because it's very much real.
Think about.
That's very much real. All right, so we about to go here. Let's dive into it. You know what I'm saying? This is the Fox report on the situation. You know what I'm saying? We got two young ladies sitting around, and one gentleman. They're trying to I guess, have their little way about things, or whatever, how you want to put it, it is what it is. But let's dive off into it and let's get some more quarters, nickels, and dimes in on the times. All right.
Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Is sex in your travel itinerary? It's one of the travel goals for a community called the Passport Bros, meaning brothers. It's a traveling community of upwardly mobile black men. Some are accused of going around the world searching for a more traditional and submissive wife. But is it all about sex and just a girlfriend for hire and then return home to humiliate black women in America? That's the controversy that we're dealing with.
Whoa. Do y'all see how they trying to start it off? Okay. Now, don't get it twisted. Brother Austin didn't do no favors by bringing in, by using the wrong wording. I put it that way. He, using the wrong wording. But yeah, though, man, y'all see how they trying to do it. Real talk. Let's go.
One of its members, Austin Holman, is apologizing for comments that he made about Brazilian women. Take a listen.
What I meant by when I said that Brazilian women are easy, and I shouldn't use the word easy. I know that now.
Okay, yeah. We can see, we've seen this already.
But what I'm saying is, for a man that's well-mannered, well-dressed, that has put in the effort to
bump this up just a little bit, right?
Both American and women around the world are speaking out against the Passport Bros, arguing these guys are using their status to take advantage of women and even calling it a form of sex tourism and sex trafficking.
See, there we go. There we go. You know what I'm saying? And what someone should have already told brother Austin is this right here. As a black man that's coming from America, you need to you need to carry yourself in a certain type of way. Now, I'm not saying that the young man is carrying himself in a egregious, dirty type of way. No, but you also need to use proper wording in sentences when you get on these cameras and things like that. When you out there, especially when you have a huge platform and you're able to be seen and known and stuff like, and tracked and all types of stuff like that, you might need to phrase things a little bit different, okay? You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, this could start a whole situation that I don't even want to dive into it, because I don't want to give people no type of crazy ass ideas. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it. Communications specialist Priscilla Pack and Rochelle Gemini both are here on The Factor Uncensored. We were supposed to do this last week. We're doing it this week. You have done a lot of research. When you think about and what you've heard about Passport Bros, your opinion on this so-called group.
Let me tell you, they weren't even on my radar. You brought it up to me, and then I saw it, and I was just like, oh, that's cute. You know, guys go and get their passports. My son just got his passport last week. He's 9, so that's cool. Passport brothers, that's what's up. Then I started doing the research, and I'm like, wait a minute. Because I grew up, you know, with 2-parent household. My parents still happily married. I grew up in love. Some people grew up in survival mode, and maybe they just in a whole nother dimension of trying to find love or trying to find easy situation.
Okay, hold on here. My bad. I had a call. I had to answer that. Cut it off. But here's the deal. Okay, you know, she's saying she grew up in a 2-parent home and things like that, and you know what I'm saying. She also talking about her son got his passport. Ma'am, where your husband?
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Okay, let's keep going.
But at the same time, it was like, why do you have to put down the thing that you don't like in front of everybody just to get the thing that you do want? I don't care. But
that being black women in America, putting them down for women who may be of color in another country.
Right, that want to be a little more
also submissive
to
them.
Exactly.
But also paid prostitution in many cases.
Oh, whoa. Here we go with that. And this is the problem.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
They want to sit here now and try to paint this dingbat ass narrative like, you know, just men are just going over there and fucking by the hundreds of millions, the thousands or whatever, you know, and just buying up all this cooch.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Hold on, because here we go. This is what?
This is a man's world.
At all times. You know what I'm saying? But also at the same time though too, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's going over there for that. Like, you know, of course, yeah, can't speak for everybody. But at the end of the day, nobody's promoting that, okay? Nobody's promoting going overseas to do any of that, of which this man had just tried to bring up, saying that individuals are specifically going over there just for that. You wrong, dude. You wrong. Whoever you is, you fucking wrong.
And that's what they covering up.
Dingbat.
And you can tell that by the way that, what's his name, Austin, was talking, because I saw the other videos of him going like, hey, you would have sexual intercourse with me tonight, right? And she's saying, yes. They about to really get a lick on him. That's what's really about to happen.
But see, though, here we go right here. This is the optics that I was talking about, okay? You know what I'm saying? When I was saying Brother Austin, you know, need to word his shit a certain type of way when he talking within his sentences. That's the optics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they looking at that. Now listen here, this is the whole point right here. This is the whole point. Check this out. As an American black man, you already know, or at least you should, already know that you are under the thumb of the black woman. The system has put the black woman above you for a specific reason to keep you in motherfucking check. So at the end of the day, When they keeping
What
you in
the
check,
French toast
this
is
is
there to
also a
think
part
about?
of keeping you in check. Now I guarantee you, if Austin had never worded those sentences the way that he worded them, and he worded them a different way that was more pleasing to the optics and to the ears, at the end of the day, this news report would not have ever been fucking made. Let's go there. I'm just being real. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people. Quarters, nickels, and dimes.
Because I also saw some of the women from overseas saying, yeah, we're just trying to get a lick. You know, they also came out saying, we know these passport bros, they not new.
So essentially, they're chumps themselves.
Yes.
They're simply Johns on the streets of America.
There might be some that might be actually looking for love that can't find it maybe in America, but you didn't let some rotten apples into y'all group, and y'all need to call the ones out that's not doing it correctly, because baby, we not just in America. You can claim wherever you want to be anytime.
See, my problem here is,
And what the French toast is there to think about?
my problem here with life and people having the lack of understanding for life and how life really fucking works. In life, you have to take the good with the bad. Okay, I say that again. In life, you have to take the good with the bad.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
There's good and bad situations in in everything that happens in life. There's good and bad to getting a job. There's good and bad to getting into a marriage. There's good and bad to having friendships. There's good and bad and just waking up in the damn morning. What the hell are you talking
And
about?
what the French toast is there to think about?
You people. I don't know what is going on out there to where you individuals do not understand how to properly live life. It's called yin and yang. It's good and bad to everything. We can't chin check every damn thing that go on in life. This is just the reality.
I don't care. Get a passport. Go find your love. But at the same time, don't put down us just because you feel like you've had some rejection. Deal with rejection. Heal. Go do your thing. We don't care.
And of course, we're not talking about all individuals who may travel out of the country. But Priscilla, for those who may be taking advantage of women out there and then trying to humiliate black women in America, your thoughts about that?
I think it's really, really sad. Like I look at them and I almost want to pity them, but then I don't, because there's a level of ignorance.
Here we
that's
go.
Deplorable.
Here we go.
Use that word today. I think that they are taking advantage, at least from what they project themselves to be as a group. They're taking advantage of gender gaps and economic opportunities that are not there in these other countries that are present for us in America, in the States, in Canada, in Scandinavia, all over the world. And
Oh, you gonna make this about your finances now.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Is that what we're doing?
This is a man's world.
Is that what we're doing? You're gonna make this about your finances now. Okay. So, now men are going over there. Oh, and see, another part of the problem is what I'm also getting tired of. I'm also getting tired of these American women taking shots at those women down there because they feel like those women do not have the economic stands, or they're not able to get jobs or anything like that. Like those women down there just walking around barefoot all day. You know what I'm saying? Eating crackers out of a bowl with a spoonful of peanut butter. I mean, let's go there.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
You disrespecting them women like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of highly educated women that live in these foreign countries. It's a lot of highly prosperous women that live in these countries that work jobs and at the same time, though, too, they just happen to not let the job go to their damn head. Basically,
And what the French
dingbats.
toast is there to think about?
What the hell you talking about?
not even not even thinking back to the history of why are women and people made to be so independent in this country today. I think there's so many factors that they shove to the side for their preferences and trying to deem it a movement, which is so disappointing to hear. The civil rights movement was a movement.
Facts.
You know, anti-apartheid movement.
Don't talk to me about the civil rights movement, because you're not upholding
What the
anything.
French toast is there to
You're
think
not
about?
upholding anything that them black people got dogs and water hoses turned on them for. You're not upholding none of that. So don't talk to me about the civil rights movement and all this and that. And you talking too much. You talking too much. Talking to me about the civil rights movement. You don't have any type of, you don't have an ounce. You don't have a thimble, not even a damn, man, you don't even have a pen full of ink in your soul, which is the strength of them women that used to exist back during those days. You don't have none of that. So don't sit here and talk to me about the civil
What
rights
the French
movement.
toast is there to
You
think
know what I'm
about?
saying? Talking about that was a movement. If you admired it so much, you would still be a feminine damn woman, able to have a prosperous fucking family, adding on to the community, teaching your other sisters how not to be out here shaking their rump all over the damn TV, all over the time, all over the phone, and this and that, woo-to-woo, and selling themselves too, like women over here ain't trying to goddamn it get hired for $1. Don't get, man, don't
What the
talk to
French
me.
toast is there to think
I don't
about?
want to hear nothing about no civil rights movement. You ain't upholding none of this as a lady supposed to be. What you talking about?
Was a movement. So I'm thinking of Passport Bros, like this is a shame. You could really take advantage of your opportunity to educate people on how to get a passport, to go overseas, travel the world, and to learn, and not just make it be about sex. And the fact that now you're putting this stigma on people and black people in America. That is literally mushing us down. I hate that I said mushing, couldn't find a better word right there.
Right.
But like bringing us
mushing
down. Right, they all know, they know. But what does that
But to
do
hear
for our
really quick them
perspective?
talk some of them, not all of them, talk so badly about black women in America.
now it's
saying
some
you
of
guys
them.
are too bossy, you're too much, you're not feminine enough for them.
I think that sounds a lot to me like insecurities and the inability to seek what you want with what you have, where you are. That's what I really think about that. It almost disgusts me and is borderline gaslighting to sit here.
What is you talking about, Dingbat? Y'all been gaslighting us for 50
What the
fucking
French
years.
toast is there to think about?
The hell? I mean, am I the only one that can read books around here? Am I the only one that sees the difference between the way the women used to be and the way that they changed throughout the late 70s, early 80s, came on into the 90s, and now we're in the 21st century? Am I the only one that's been paying attention? Oh no, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a man. I think logical,
And
so
what
I see
the
the
French
shit.
toast is there to think about?
The hell you talking about, Dingbat? You know what I'm saying? Y'all been gaslighting us for the past 30-something plus years. And then you want to talk about gaslighting? I got some gas for your ass, real talk. The hell?
And treat American women, American black women, and try to shut us down because we may be educated or have the ability to obtain certain finances and social status.
It ain't about your education. It ain't about your money. And matter of fact, your education, you too deep off in debt for anybody to save your ass. What the hell you talking about? If we going by the statistics, and yeah, I go by the statistics. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of things. Ain't nobody got time for all this craziness around here. It's a shame that people are acting this way out here in the world and not understanding anything. And that's just the reality of situations right here.
It's that we're not in other countries.
And you attract.
It's a shame.
What you put out there, too.
It's a shame.
All right.
Like, don't put that on us. Yeah, don't put that on us.
Thank you, ladies, for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. Still ahead on the...
You know, and that's just the reality of things, man. That's just the reality of things. You know, it's a shame that people are sitting around here acting this way, you know what I'm saying, out here. You know, you got these individuals, you know, they on the, you know, the little news, they cutting up, you know, talking they little crap, things like that, you know what I'm saying, and you know, it's not about your finances, baby. It's not about your finances. It's not about your finances. You know what I'm saying? It's not about your education. It's about your soul, baby. It's about your soul.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
Obviously not a damn thing. It's about your soul, baby. You know what I'm saying? You heartless. You know what I'm saying? Most women out here are heartless nowadays. They have no soul. They're deep off in vanity. You know what I'm saying? Deep off in it. You know, deep off in lust. Deep off in all types of craziness, crazy thinking that doesn't add up to making a peaceful, productive society. But, you know, if you want to sit there and try to blame people and try to, you know, put information out where you taking things the wrong way, and I'm not saying that the brother couldn't have worded things a little bit better.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that you know, he could have worded things a little bit better. I'm sorry, but yeah, he could have. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the deal is that, you know, of course once that happened, we were going to hear mainstream now about, you know what I'm saying, this situation. And what's going to happen after that is going to be, you know, investigations and all types of crazy stuff that try to pops off and things like that, you know, that's going to actually put, you know, a real damper on the situation for the men that are actually going for a peaceful, prosperous life, okay? Because, you know, we all know, once you get these dingbat ass sisters on your back, you know, in America, you know who I'm talking about. You know, your slave drivers. Yeah.
And what the French toast is there to think about?
We all know. Once they get on your back, it's kind of hard to get them off. It's you know, they be on your back like fucking glue. You know what I'm saying? Just ride you. Oh no, you belong to us. We on your back. It's just, oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, man. I tell you, man, it's hard to get these dingbats to, you know, they just be all over the place. Damn dingbats. But it is what it is, though. Mad love to all my subscribers out there. Shout out to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Always show me some love. Thank you so much. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And also hit that bell at all times. You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much. And like I always say about this time, that, my friends, is the bottom line.